When Mike first asked me to become the Grand Marshal and give a little talk, I did what anyone else would have done. I opened up a beer and searched the internet for things about Ireland. And I found, and I don't like to brag, I found that there would not be an Ireland if it weren't for my ancient ancestors. Let me explain. First thing I read was that there are over 70 million people in the world that can trace their ancestry to Ireland. I am one of those. My dad was Czech, a Slav. My maternal grandfather, Friedrich Johann Hilgendorf, was German. My maternal grandmother, Tracy Dolores Hamby, was part Irish.
Oh yeah.
Her father came from Ireland, Wesley Wade Hamby. He married an American Indian, Elizabeth Dolores Drake. Then I read about the ancient Celtic tribes in Central Europe some 3,000 years ago. Very civilized, they had their own language, music, made artifacts out of bronze and iron. And a little over 2,000 years ago, something happened that the historians call the migration of nations. The German tribes came down from Scandinavia into Central Europe. The Slavs came from the east into Central Europe. And the Celtic tribes were forced to go to the west and ended up in England and Ireland. Then after another beer, something dawned on me, and this is true of everyone in this room, that we had an ancestor alive over 2,000 years ago. We had to have, or we wouldn't be here. So can you imagine? Over 2,000 years ago, there was a Germanic tribe coming from the south of Hilgendorf, from the east of Vyskocil, chasing out a Hamby going to Ireland. Then I read about the influence that the Celtic tribes had on Central Europe and Ireland. I'm not going to go into detail, but similar language, music. And then, after another beer, it dawned on me that probably the most important influence that they had was the love of beer. As that famous Irishman, Ben Franklin, said, beer is proof that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Now, how did I come to that conclusion? I looked up on the internet the countries that drank the most beer per capita. Number 1, the Czech Republic. Number 2, Germany. Number 3, Austria. All located where? In Central Europe, where the Celtic tribes were. Can anyone tell me what the 4th country is on that list?
Ireland.
Ireland, where the Celtic tribes ended up. Therefore, I concluded that the greatest influence that the Celtic tribes gave in Central Europe and Ireland is the love of beer. Well, at this point, I stopped my search because I ran out of beer. Also, had to relieve myself because of the beer. And also because Mike said to make this short. So before the toast, too late, very good. So before doing the toast, I think we should thank Mike and Monica for hosting the St. Patrick's Day. And we shouldn't forget the staff, the waiters, waitresses. And I would like to say to the staff, may all your children have rich parents due to the tips that you're going to receive today. So now for an Irish toast, if you will raise your glasses, please. May you have all the happiness and luck that life can hold. And at the end of all your rainbows, may you find a pot of gold. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings, slow to make enemies, and quick to make friends. And may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right. Hey.